Hi, I'm Marci Degman, the aspiring gardener, and today we're going to talk about garden rose care tips. Now, the main thing that people complain about with roses is black spot, rust, all kinds of fungal diseases, mildew, and all the things that plague the leaves. A lot of times you'll have a perfectly nice flower, but all the leaves will have all these blemishes, and that's one reason why people don't like roses. Well, some of the more modern roses, like this knockout rose and some of the species roses, the heirloom roses, they've been bred to have far better disease resistance. So right away, if you buy the right roses, you're going to have a lot less problems. The other thing you want to remember is that you don't want to water roses overhead, because if there's any kind of fungal infection or spores, the water will spread the fungus throughout the plant. So that's one of the main things you want to remember. Water doesn't actually cause a fungal problem, but it will disperse it. So what you want to do is if you're going to use a sprinkler system and it does have to get the leaves wet, make sure you do it late morning or sometime in the day while it's cooler, but the sun is still going to come out and dry the leaves before night. That'll keep you from having the fungal infections set in. The other thing that causes a lot of problems for roses is passing diseases from one rose to another, or even from another plant to your rose. This happens with the rust and black spot and fungal infections. So what you always want to do, each time you prune a rose, and when you finish with that rose, you want to do this again before you go on to the next rose, is to clean your tools. You can use bleach or alcohol. I usually keep a jar of alcohol with my tools. Depending, now this is a little bit narrow, you might want a little wider jar if you have large tools, but you just want to get the blades good and wet, and do that every time you prune and between each plant, and then you will not pass the fungal infections from rose to rose.